Hey, I just wanted to say, you're worth it. Some of you out there are going through some struggles and you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go, who to talk to, who to reach out to, or who's going to help you. But just know you're worth it. Your struggles will be turned around into positives, your negatives into positives. You don't have to struggle anymore. Okay? Open your eyes and be thankful to what you have and take it and build off it. You're going to grow so much that you don't even know what happened. So take what you have now, be patient with it, and build it into something huge. Some of you are sitting back going, well, I don't know how to pay my finances. I'm just stuck where I'm at. Well, don't be stuck there anymore. Build off that. Have confidence in yourself. Have love in yourself to know you don't need to be in that spot anymore. Okay? Just grab a hold of it, hold on tight, and take it to the next level. Okay? 2023 is coming up. I know some of you that are struggling with being able to provide Christmas presents for your children or for family members. Okay? It's not always going to be like that. Okay? You may have something that you're dealing with right now and you just don't know how to get out of it. Well, you do. It's called confidence. It's called belief. It's called faith. It's called the movement, which is taking what you have and moving it on to the next level. You know, it's hard to see that happening, but only you are the one that can produce that. Nobody's going to be giving anything out to you. Nobody's going to give you a handout. You've got to believe that you can do it yourself. You've got to believe that you can take yourself to that next place and to build off what you have. If you want to make $1 million, go out and do it. Okay? But you're the only one that can do it. Nobody's going to come to you and say, hey, here's $1 million, go on and do with what you want to do with it. It's not going to happen. And if it does, then it's a miracle. Okay? You've got to have faith in God to believe that what you are going through is only going to better yourself for the future. You want to go out and make $500,000 a year? Go out and do it. But you've got to be the one that produces that in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to have faith in yourself. And you've got to have faith in God. Okay? You want to go out and build a business and you want to make a 6-figure income every year? Go do it. But you've got to be the one that does it. Okay? You've got to be the one that achieves that goal. You've got to be the one that tells yourself every morning when you get up that you're going to drink that cup of coffee and that you're going to produce something in yourself that's going to give you that availability and that ability to do it. Nobody's going to come to you and say, here's this is how you're going to build a 6-figure income. You've got to study it yourself, you've got to produce it yourself, and you've got to build it yourself. And you've got to tell yourself that you can do it. Get out of that negative thought that you're not going to be able to do it. Get out of that space where you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe it's ever going to happen. Because then you're going to stay in that place. You're never going to produce outside of that place. You've got to tell yourself that you can do it and that you're able to do it. How do you think those other people out there that are at 6-figure income, that are driving around $1 million cars or driving around $100,000 trucks or building $6 million companies? Because they had a dream, they had a goal, and they went out and did it. Now somebody may come up to you and say, well, how are you ever going to afford to do that? Well, that right there is a negative thought. You tell yourself you're going to be able to afford to do it, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in the same situation, in the same position that you are right now. So go beyond that and prove them that you can do it. Prove them wrong. But also do it to yourself to prove yourself that you are right in what you were thinking and that you weren't wrong. Go do it. Go do it. And I believe in yourself and I believe in you. You're going to be able to accomplish all things. Here soon, you're not going to have to worry about bills. You're not going to have to worry about, how you're going to afford to pay the rent, how you're going to afford to keep your electricity on, how you're going to afford to be able to get a vehicle. You may be driving around a 1967 Buick that barely gets anywhere. You may be living in an apartment where all you can do is have the apartment. You can't afford a house. Trust me and trust yourself that you can do it. And I believe in you that you can go out there and do that. So go do it. Stop allowing people to tell you that you're not going to be able to do it. If you're making $2,500 a month and that's all you can make, use that money wisely to produce into something that you want to build off of. How do you think some of these billionaires, millionaires, they started off in their own garage. They started off in their own apartment producing something because they believed in themselves, and find people that are going to believe in you to do it. That's where you're going to find the $1 million in your life someday. In some way, you're going to be able to do it. Live in that, believe in yourself, and you can do it.